Melanie Jayne Lynskey is a New Zealand actress. Known for her portrayals of complex women and her command of American dialects, she works predominantly in independent films. Lynskey is the recipient of 2 Critics' Choice Awards, a Gracie Award, a New Zealand Film Award, a Hollywood Film Award, and a Sundance Special Jury Award, as well as Gotham Award, Golden Nymph Award, Screen Actors Guild Award, and Primetime Emmy Award nominations. Lynskey made her film debut starring as a teenage murderess in Peter Jackson's Heavenly Creatures. After moving to the United States, she built a career playing supporting parts in a variety of big-budget and small-scale features, such as Ever After, Detroit Rock City, But I'm a Cheerleader, Coyote Ugly, Abandon, Sweet Home Alabama, Shattered Glass, Flags of Our Fathers, Away We Go, Up in the Air, The Informant, Leaves of Grass, Win-Win, Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, They Came Together, and Don't Look Up. In 2012, Lynskey received critical acclaim and a nomination for the Gotham Award for Breakthrough Performer for her starring role as a depressed divorcee in Hello I Must Be Going, which proved to be a turning point in her career. Subsequent lead roles in Happy Christmas, We'll Never Have Paris, Goodbye to All That, The Intervention, Rainbow Time, Little Boxes, I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore, and Then I Go, Sadie, and Lady of the Manor have established her as a prominent figure in the American independent film community. Outside of film, Lynskey achieved fame with her recurring portrayal of Rose on the CBS sitcom 2.5 Men. From 2015 to 2016, she starred as Michelle Pearson on the HBO series Togetherness, for which she was nominated for a Critics' Choice Television Award. She provided the voices of Beatrice for Cartoon Network's Over the Garden Wall and Megan for Disney XD's Future Worm. After starring as Molly Strand on the first season of Hulu's Castle Rock in 2018, Lynskey appeared as Rosemary Thompson in the FX miniseries Mrs. America, and as Betty Gore in the Hulu miniseries Candy. She currently plays Shauna on Showtime's Yellow Jackets, for which she won the 2022 Critics' Choice Award for Best Actress in a Drama Series and was nominated for the 2022 Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series. Lynskey is married to actor Jason Ritter, with whom she has a daughter. Early life. Lynskey was born in New Plymouth, New Zealand, to Kay Lynskey, a real estate agent, and Tim Lynskey, an orthopedic surgeon. She is the oldest of 5 children, and has 3 brothers and 1 sister. Her surname is Irish. During her childhood, Lynskey's family moved to England for 1 year before returning to New Zealand. She attended New Plymouth Girls' High School, where she was involved in the drama department and school plays. After high school, Lynskey studied at Victoria University of Wellington. Career: 1994–2002, film debut and early work. Lynskey made her professional acting debut at age 16, starring in Peter Jackson's Heavenly Creatures, a psychological drama based on the Parker Hume murder case. Lynskey played Pauline Parker, a teenager who carries out a brutal crime with the assistance of her best friend. She auditioned for the role when a casting director visited her high school. Prior to this, 500 girls had been considered for the part of Pauline, but none were right. The film's CO writer, Fran Walsh, admired Lynskey's quiet intensity and said, "We knew immediately that she was right for the role." Heavenly Creatures was met with critical acclaim upon its release in 1994. Roger Ebert praised Jackson for casting the right 2 actresses, noting that there is a way Lynskey has of looking up from beneath glowering eyebrows that lets you know her insides are churning. Owen Gleiberman of Entertainment Weekly described Lynskey as extraordinary, while Richard Corliss stated in his review for Time, the film's serendipitous stroke was to find Winslet and, especially, Lynskey, a first-time actress. They are perfect, fearless in embodying teenage hysteria. Heavenly Creatures is recognized as a landmark in New Zealand cinema. It was nominated for Best Original Screenplay at the 67th Academy Awards, while Lynskey was named Best Actress at the 1995 New Zealand Film Awards. She regards working with Jackson and Winslet as an important learning experience. During the making of the film she grew particularly close to Winslet, who later said, "Mel is like the left side of my body." Had the exact relationship in terms of communication and love that Pauline and Juliet had. From the minute we saw each other. Following a 3-year hiatus during which she attended university, auditioned for a part in The Crucible, and had a non-speaking cameo in Peter Jackson's The Frighteners, Lynskey secured a leading role in the independent drama Foreign Correspondents, which was filmed in Los Angeles in 1997 and garnered attention for its use of crowdfunding, a strategy that was considered a breakthrough at the time. That same year, she was cast as Drew Barrymore's charming and funny stepsister in Ever After, an epic reimagining of the Cinderella story. The film was a commercial and critical success upon its release in 1998. In 1999, Lynskey appeared in 4 features: teen comedy Detroit Rock City, an adaptation of Anton Chekhov's The Cherry Orchard, British gangster drama Shooters, and the cult hit But I'm a Cheerleader, which is often referred to as one of the best LGBT films ever made. Next, she adopted a New Jersey accent for a key role as Piper Perabot's best friend in the romantic comedy Coyote Ugly, and returned to New Zealand to star as Alice, a free-spirited drifter who embarks on a dangerous road trip in the award-winning Snakeskin, which screened at the Cannes Film Festival. For the latter, she received strong reviews and a nomination for Best Actress at the New Zealand Film Awards. In 2002, Lynskey reteamed with director Andy Tennant, whom she previously worked with on Ever After, to play a childhood acquaintance of Reese Witherspoon in the romantic comedy Sweet Home Alabama, which had a record-breaking opening weekend in North America. In recent years, the scene in which Lynskey's character nurses her baby in a crowded bar has been noted for its cultural relevance. Next, she appeared alongside Katie Holmes in psychological thriller Abandon, the directorial debut of Stephen Gaghan. The film received negative reviews from critics, but Lynskey's performance was considered to be one of its strong points, with Todd McCarthy of Variety pointing out that she does some self-conscious scene stealing. That same year, she made her television debut in Rose Red, a miniseries written by Stephen King. The series was a ratings hit with an average of 18.5 million viewers over 3 consecutive nights. 2003-2011, supporting film roles and I 2.5 Men/I. None. 2012-2016, transition to leading film roles, awards recognition, and I Togetherness/I. None. 2017-present, continued career, critical acclaim, and I Yellow Jackets/I. None. Upcoming projects. Acting style. Lynskey describes herself as a character actress. Even when I'm reading a script where I'm supposed to be looking at the lead role, I'll find myself gravitating towards some small weirdo in a few scenes instead. Regarding her acting technique, Lynskey has said, "I don't have any training, so the only thing I have to go on is my own instinct. So if a director gives me a note that doesn't feel like it's in line with my instinct, it's very hard for me to do something that feels like a lie. So, I'll argue it, and I can get kind of feisty because I feel it in my body. I know what is right." Asked by a journalist in 2012 about how she felt being cast up to that point in her career as a supporting player rather than a lead, Lynskey said it was something she had thought about a lot, and that the meaty parts are mostly written for men, or actresses like Meryl Streep. "For a while, I was only being sent fat girl parts," she said. "Seriously? Sometimes I feel like I'm making some kind of radical statement because I'm a size 6. She told a different journalist that same year, "It's been a big issue that I'm not I'll audition for something and then the feedback has been, the director wants you, the creative people want you, but the studio is saying no, but I understand. People are investing a lot of money and they want somewhat of a guarantee. Lynskey has subsequently taken on leading roles in numerous independent films and has been labeled an indie queen. Speaking in 2017 about taking risks in her film work, Lynskey said, "I want to tell stories about women who are interesting and complicated and not like people you've seen before. There aren't that many opportunities except in the independent film world. I've made films that have cost $50,000 for the entire film. If you're willing to work like that, you get chances to do really creative, interesting stuff." Lynskey is often complimented on her ability to perform an American accent. She attributes this to staying with Joss Whedon when she first moved to Los Angeles. "When I came here, I stayed in his guest bedroom. I watched movie after movie and learned American accents." Tim Blake Nelson recalled that when she auditioned for the part of Colleen in Leaves of Grass, "She came in and auditioned for me and then, she opened mouth and started talking in a New Zealand accent and I just couldn't believe it, because her southeastern Oklahoma accent was so spot on, and it's a very specific accent." Lynskey is known for her ability to improvise, and regularly uses dream work in preparation for a role. Other work. In 2012, Lynskey voiced an animated version of herself in an airline safety video for Air New Zealand. In February 2013, she participated in a live-read performance of the 1992 film Glengarry Glen Ross. The read-through was directed by Jason Reitman, who assembled a cast of women to read the all-male script. Lynskey portrayed the role of George Aronow. Between 2014-2015, Lynskey featured on several occasions as part of the Thrilling Adventure Hour, a staged production and podcast in the style of old-time radio, which was held monthly in Los Angeles. In 2015, she starred in the music video for the song Waiting on Love by Nicky Bloom and the Gramblers, alongside Jason Ritter. In June 2018, Lynskey was invited to become a member of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Personal life. In 2001, Lynskey met American actor Jimmy Simpson during the filming of Rose Red, in which they both appeared. They became engaged in 2005 and got married on April 14, 2007, in a chapel on Lake Hayes, near Queenstown, New Zealand. Lynskey filed for divorce from Simpson on September 25, 2012, citing irreconcilable differences. The divorce was finalized on May 23, 2014. In February 2017, Lynskey announced that she was engaged to Jason Ritter, whom she had been dating for 4 years. In December the following year, they became parents to a daughter. They got married in 2020. Lynskey lives in Los Angeles. She is a close friend of Clea Duvall, whom she met when they appeared together in But I'm a Cheerleader. Lynskey became a vegetarian at age 10 after learning about sheep farming, but now identifies as a pescatarian. She suffers from misophonia. Lynskey has been open about her struggle with an eating disorder, which lasted for several years. Speaking in 2016, she said that she was very unwell for a long time, and later recalled that even when I was 58 kilograms I would still be shamed in wardrobe fittings for not being sample size. Filmography. Film, television, podcasts. Awards and nominations.